Hey, everybody. Just adjust. How's it going? So, Montreal has acquired a defenseman. No, he's not a super talented defenseman, but I'll tell you what, he's an improvement over Brett Kulak. I think it's going to be something that's going to make a difference. Hey, Joe, Nolan, how's it going, guys? So they got Marco Scandella for a fourth-round pick, which considering he gave up nothing really. They've got a lot of picks, so it's pretty good. Hey, Roadside, how's it going? And they traded Mike Riley over to Ottawa for somebody named Andrew Sturts, who I don't expect is much, probably for Laval, and a fifth-round pick. So they basically they did well today, I think. Galley is out indefinitely. He has a concussion, and there's no timeline for it. Galley could be literally out the rest of the season. You saw the hit. He's not doing well. Zach, you think that's a lost trade? By the way, hi. You think that's a lost trade, a fourth-round pick for Marco Scandella? Okay, Joe. First of all, I doubt Ottawa is going to trade Pajot here. The only problem with Pajot for me is that he's just bringing in another small guy. We got a lot of small guys here. Yeah, we do have a lot of small guys. We don't really need to bring in any more, but yeah, that would be my problem with Pajot. Yeah, Roadside, we got rid of Riley. He's gone to Ottawa for a fifth rounder and I guess a guy for Laval, Andrew Sturts. I never heard of him before. Oh, okay, cool. Because yeah, we haven't. That's not a lost trade for a fourth-round pick by any means. We gave nobody off the roster in that trade for a fourth rounder, and this is a guy that can come in. Yes, he's a free agent next year. He's basically a rental unless he does well and they sign him for another year, which hopefully that'll happen because that could help. Just some more experience on the blue line. I think it's a good deal. I think he's going to help. Is he the end all and be all? No, of course not. This isn't a humongous trade, but this is something Montreal needs. It's a step in the right direction. Will Scandella play with Weber? No idea. I kind of think he'll play with Petrie. That would be my assumption. Yeah, so there you go. If Joe is saying he's really good in his own end, I would think he's going to play with Petrie. So somebody, and this is where the problem has been, is just Kulak hasn't done the job. Sherratt and Weber doing well. Mete and Fleury looking really well as a pairing. Petrie needs somebody, and so when is he going to be here? If he's going to be here, probably next game. But yeah, Cousins on the first line instead of Suzuki. I agree with you. What a joke! I'm surprised. I don't understand it. I did not expect Suzuki, but I would really expect Poehling. Honestly, you might say throw him on the first line. He's young. He's starting to play really good. I think he can handle it. I would have put him on the first line. I did in my video about it. Let me get the game up so I don't miss anything. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm going to head over to different page. I'm going to turn that off so you don't hear me talking. Let me get my game going because it should be starting soon. I've been having trouble with my Wi-Fi, so I'm going to warn everybody right now. If I hope not, but you never know. It's really running kind of slow. Let's see. Come on, game. Okay, game's not on yet. Okay, let's get back to you guys. Well, first of all, Nolan, that was a really that's what's the word I'm looking for? That kind of a hit. That what happened to Galley is a fluke. That's a fluke thing. So you can't look at that. What's happening with concussions is hockey's faster. They hit harder, and the equipment that they're wearing is harder. It's all hard plastic, and that's what's with the concussions. But the one for Gallagher, I mean, that's a total fluke. You can't foresee anything like that happening. Suzuki and Tatar have been magic on the power play. Why not try that even strength? They may, Zach. You may find him. He's got Kulak with Fleury. Oh, so maybe Scandella's going to come in and play with Fleury. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I think he's going to – it's a juggling thing. You're going to see him try to find the right combos again. I think that's what's going to happen. So it's a big hole that Galley leaves on its fault, obviously. But it's a big hole to fill on that first line. So it's going to be tough. Let me see now. We always pair Petrie with more defensive-minded defensemen because we know Jeff struggles in his own end. I think Scandella is the perfect partner for him. I think so, too. I think this is a good move. I think it's going to make a difference, and it's good timing. Dale Weiss is playing tonight. Yeah, he's fourth line on the right side, I believe. Hoping Weiss can do what he did a few years ago. That's a bit of a stretch, but hey, why not? I hope so, too. But it's a bit of a stretch when you think about it. But listen, as a fourth liner, I don't see why he can't contribute. I imagine he's been playing okay down there. That's why they called him up. So, Zach, I'm not fed up with Cousins. Just that first line right wing is not a spot for Cousins. I mean, that's what I think. Sorry, itchy nose. Well, it's not his fault. It's where the coach puts him. He's got to play where he can. Or where coach puts him. I think Cousins is good too. It's just that Cousins at least beyond second line, he can play second line a little bit. I don't think first line is a spot for him. But look, we'll see. Maybe he'll surprise us. Yeah, roadside. I do remember you making fun of Gomez. Why? What's up with that? Anyways, I'm excited. So when's the next game? I guess, what are we today? I guess Saturday? We're going to see Scandella on Saturday. Price won the Molson Cup. Well, don't forget, it's for the whole month. He's really been crappy in the last few games, not the whole month. Can't say that about him. He was great at the beginning of the month. No, it's just for the last few games. So I'm not surprised. It just let's see if he recovers here. I have a feeling maybe not this game tonight because look, they just made the trade and even then it might take a couple of games for Scandella to get used to us, right? So but I think this is going to help everybody, the whole team, all the way through. Am I going to apologize to who? Who do I have to apologize to, Nolan? I'm not sure. Yeah, even but Price's look at Price's pick. It looks like his hair is not his hair. It looks like he's wearing a wig or something. It's not a good picture of Price. Zach, I think you got, right now you're having, like you're thinking only of the last few games. No, Price was good all month. It's only at the end he really struggled. That's all. You can't count how many games during the month prior to the last three, even four, and how many was he bad in? Not many. Okay, so they're just about to drop the puck. So I don't know what they're going with. I noticed they didn't. Patrick Waugh didn't come back to play and go lights out. I don't know if they're channeling the 76-77 Habs or not. I wonder if we're going with hope and a prayer or hoping for a miracle or thoughts and prayers. Weiss, the score. I forgot to ask that. What's the score going to be and who's going to score the first one? I got Mia Paling, and I got 5 to Tampa. That's reasonable. I hope it's not going to be the way it is, but I mean, that's reasonable. Sorry. I don't go against the Habs too often. I just don't see them coming out with a win tonight. And yet I do. It depends how they play. If they just play like a desperate hockey team and Price regains there we go. Okay. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Okay, where are we at? Habs basically traded Riley in a fourth for Scandella and a fifth. In that trade, MB clears $1.5 million cap space for next season while trading their 8D for top 4, or at least top 60. Yes. Let's see, they scored already. They did. Andrew Sturts is pretty good. I don't know anything about Andrew Sturts. He's probably a big guy, and I know nothing about him, and it might be a very good deal. I didn't have time to research it in any way. I got home. I had basically 25 minutes before the game when I heard about it. Quickly got the little video I put together and did it, and yeah, I don't know anything about the other guy. I, again, didn't see it. If there's no chance for Price, I'll feel better. If it was a tip-in, that's good. But it doesn't bode well for them stopping Tampa. So it's just a matter, look, with Gallagher gone, it might take them a few games to find their scoring stride again. So we might not see more than a couple of goals here from them. But Tampa's scoring again, so we'll see how it goes. Roadside, it's even worse than that. We could have had McDonough. We had McDonough. We traded him to get Gomez. So that's even like worse. And it's one of the reasons why I say Bob Gainey, unfortunately, who I loved as a hockey player, great hockey player, not the best GM. Not the best GM. Or because, look, his daughter, the thing with his daughter and everything, maybe that, I'm not sure when that happened. I think it was after that. So maybe you got to give him a break on that. But yeah, it was bad. Enjoy the dream life. I don't necessarily agree with you. I don't think it's over yet. I really don't. And listen, I don't want to try. I don't know. I like our team. I like the players. Um, I like to keep them together as long as possible and see what we can do. But I imagine if they're not in the race by trade deadline, they might do what you're saying. But I don't know if we do that yet. Yeah, Vadimo's out there. I liked Vadimo. I didn't say anything. I kind of forgot to mention it, but I liked his play. He seems like he has second effort, and I like that in a guy. You need that in a fourth liner, especially. He gives that second effort. I know it was his first game the last time, but he's on the ice right now. I'm watching him, and he's I like him so far. And he's got size. So anybody who's a size guy, well, he's got size. He had 100 points one year in university. Really, that's Andrew Sturts. He might be. Look, I like Bergevin. I like his trades. They seem like they're nothing, and then he brings in a guy that can thrive here. So listen, even if he's only for the system, but when you have quality depth, so if he's a guy that's down on the ballot and he's good quality depth, can't hurt you. Look at what we got now going on with the injuries. Thank God we've got some depth going, because otherwise the season would be done. Ooh, who got it in the face? Did Weber take a puck in the face? He had a point a game in the universe. So look, that's a good trade. Then I'm even happier with that trade. I don't think Riley had any future really here. He wasn't going anywhere. Wasn't helping us. So if he pulled out somebody that has a chance and a possibility, I think that's pretty damn good. And then he gave away the fourth to get Scandella, but he got a fifth back. I think that's damn good. Unfortunately, he's 5'8". He says, "Okay, yeah, I get that." Which is why I was saying before. I guess it was Joe was asking about JP Pajot from JG Pajot from Ottawa, trying to get him, but he's another small guy. We got enough small guys here. We do have enough. We don't really need to be going trading for more small guys. I agree with that. Unless it's a guy that, I mean, is going to really definitely help the team. That's different. But I don't know that Pajot does the trick. I don't think Hab Nation has a problem with Cole Caulfield. There are small guys that even he likes, because that's a guy he's a unique talent, and we don't possess that talent on our team right now. So yeah, Habby Nation may have his quirks, but he's not stupid. He knows a good player when he sees one. Yeah, listen, Roadside, that trade for Gomez, that put us back a little bit. That hurt us for a long time. McDonough could still be on our blue line right now. Yeah, I didn't see, how did we get on the power play? We're up in shots 4-2. Let's see if we can do pull one on the power play. Their penalty kills at 80.9, I think, going into this. So it's decent, but it's not the best. I think they're 17th. So we could do it. And our power play is good. We're at I want to say 4, but it's probably 23.6 or something like that. Habby Nation, no, I don't think you're stupid. I think we differ sometimes in opinion, but I still don't think you're stupid when we differ. Buffalo traded our pick for Frolic. Not sure what we're talking about there. He's He's one-dimensional, but it's the kind of dimension that only helps your team, and he won't hurt you defensively and all that. He won't hurt you that way. But yeah, you get him set up on the side of the net, and that puck's gonna be gone. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's hard to stop. It's hard. It's hard to stop a guy like that. Oh, beauty, Petrie, beautiful shot. There you go. That was power play goal, right? Wasn't it? See, that's something they needed here tonight to come back. Don't let a second goal by Tampa go in. Beautiful shot. Nice wrister. A snapshot or a wrister? That was a wrister. Maybe a snapshot. Just after the power play. Still, that's a beauty. That's a beauty there, eh? That's a beauty of a shot there. That guy, he's a beauty. Now I sound like an Italian guy. That didn't work very well. So 1-1, 14 minutes left in the period. Habs, from what I can tell, are looking okay. We'll see. They keep playing like this, they got a chance. I don't see that Tampa is right now. They're in the zone. They're in Montreal zone. I don't see they're dominating that way though in the zone. So, oh yeah, nobody had Petrie. We didn't get that far. Oh well, too bad. Assisted by Cousins. Okay, but was it a first or a second assist? Because sometimes the secondary assists don't mean much, honestly. The guy doesn't have that much to do with the play. It's the primary assist you want to see. If he had a primary assist, I'm going to be impressed. A secondary, only so-so. That could just be in the right place at the right time. Come on, guys. Well, they're in Tampa's zone right now. I'm watching it on a bit of a smaller window, so hard to tell sometimes who's got the puck. Tatar and Kulak. Oh, Tatar back to Deneau. Nice little shot by Tatar on a give and go, but he missed the net. He's the only one on the assist. Okay, then that's more impressive. So I'll agree with you there. But you know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, there's a lot of times guy gets an assist. He didn't have much to do with it, you know. And I don't understand sometimes in those cases why they even give the assist. It's the secondary one, the primary one that really, really is the important one. Tatar almost scored. It was a nice little give and go in there, and he fired it wide. I think he fired it wide. It looked like that to me anyway. Hang on, I gotta drink something. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Nolan wants to know what Joe's favorite Italian. I'm thinking of having pasta for supper. I haven't eaten yet. Hey, Gislain, no problem. It's 1-1 Montreal. That's weird. Why did I say it like that? It's a tied game, 1-1. Did you hear about the trade? The Habs picked up a defenseman today. Yeah, good question. Enjoy the dream life. I don't know what's up with Tampa. They're kind of on a march. They're 7-2-1 in their last 10 games, and they're on a 4-game winning streak. So they're kind of picking it up. Maybe they refound their game. I don't know what the question or the answer is. Yeah, just Scandella for a fourth-round pick, and then they traded Mike Riley to Ottawa for a guy named Andrew Sturz and a fifth-round pick. So pretty good day for Bergevin, I think. Yeah, Riley gone to Ottawa. Well, I might have pizza. I made my own pizza. I made some dough the other day, and I just made a couple of pies yesterday. I've already eaten 1.5 of them. I got a half left, so I might have that for supper. Made good. Oh, my pizza turned out really good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't dislike him enough to say good riddance, but I mean, he didn't do anything really here, and he wasn't going to make a difference for us here. So, yeah, if someone was willing to take a chance on him and then give us something back in return, why not, eh? Scandella, I think so. With a name like Scandella, I would have to think that's an Italian name. I have no idea, Gislain. We don't know anything. It honestly, when I got home, I went online just to see what's going on, and I think the story had broken like 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. So I quickly did a quick video. So it's brand new. Nobody knows that much. I imagine we'll see him for Saturday. Do I think Bergie is done? No, I do not. It doesn't mean I think there's a trade coming. I just don't think he's ever done. I think he's always looking for deals like this, and I think he'll make another move if he finds something. Was there another goal coming? Yeah. How many games do I get to? None right now. I haven't gone to a game in a while. Ah, damn it. What happened there? Hey, who cleared that message? Roadside Scarecrow said, fuck it. For me, it said it's held for review, and I went to show it to allow it. Oh, oh, God. Anyway, I went to allow it, and somebody else cleared it. Who cleared that? That was sloppy. I'm sorry. That was sloppy by everybody involved except Tampa. What did I do? Oh yeah, I lost the game here. Hang on, guys. That was that was not a good goal. That was sloppy by everybody involved. Zach, you're probably right, but listen, honestly, he's in a bad slump, but he still carried Price. He wasn't always shit. It's not like he forgot how to play. It's called a slump. It may last for a while, yeah, but it's all it is. It's not fair. He's given us so much good hockey that to call him names and shit, I don't like doing that. So I really don't like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That he's going through something, but I don't know what it is, honestly. He's not the worst goalie in the league. His stats are amongst the worst. I'll give you that. He's not the worst goalie in the league. He's still Carey Price. $28 to get in to see the Panthers. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe, that's it. That's a good way to put it. It was lethargic on not only on him, but the defenders too. It's not just Price there. Everybody made a mistake there. Going to see the Habs Sens in February. Okay, I'm sure I'm confusing you with someone else though. As far as not, I know who you are and all that, but you're not in Australia. Who am I confusing you with? That's in Australia. But okay, so where are you? Roadside, where are you? And believe me, it's not like, oh, I don't know who Roadside is. I do. I just thought, why do I think you're in Australia? That's all, because then that's why I said that. Yeah, I guess in Florida, listen, it's tough to get people in to watch the game. For the Panthers, I don't think the Lightning have problems. It's like anything, you got to be a winner. If you're not a winner, then nobody wants to go to see you. It's almost the same almost anywhere. Toronto, no. Toronto can put out garbage all the time, and they'll still sell out. Yeah, Zach, I agree with you, but it's still part of the slump. It's not like all of a sudden he's gotten lazy, he doesn't want to play hockey. It's not what it's about. It's a slump. It's a lack of confidence. Even Carey Price can have a lack of confidence. He's going through something right now. Which is why, and I said it in the period's over? I said it in my preview that I'm a little surprised that they didn't bring Lindgren back for this game. I kind of think Lindgren should have played this game. Give Price a couple days off, and because look, something's still wrong. Let's see if he kicks his ass in gear and turns that around. Still only 2-1. Game's not over. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do. Imagine they'll give somebody else an A for now, temporary A. Ooh, got a good save by Vasilevsky. Cousins is replacing Galley right now on first line. He has an assist on the first goal, and it's the only assist, so it's a quality assist. No, they did not call up Bill Zeal. They only called up Dale Weiss to play fourth line. I didn't see who's got the power play. Sorry, I'm trying to. I like to concentrate on you guys more than the game when I'm doing it, which is why I only do the first period because otherwise I wouldn't see a game. Yeah, I enjoyed Dream Life. That's true. That's true. They sell out no matter what. Doesn't matter. It's almost like zombies or robots to the whatever you want to call it. But listen, they got a decent team. They're higher up in the standings than us. But listen, come playoff time, I don't think that team wins the playoff round. When is Drouin coming back? I'm really anxious to hear some news. I have not. I keep looking every day. I have no news that I can find about when Drouin's coming back. But I would imagine, and that's why I guess the podcast where I gave the lineup, I think it should be soon. I mean, Armia, Byron, Drouin, they should be back soon. So if that if that if they can manage that and we get those guys back at least, and now Scandella and he does a good job here, our chances are better than they were as of yesterday. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Roadside. Okay, but Happy Nation, how can we guarantee getting Alexis Lafreniere? You can't. It's great to want him. I get it. But how are you going to guarantee it? Even if you you're sitting in first pick and then the lottery and you lose the first pick and you can't guarantee it. It's just, even if we finish last in the league, it doesn't guarantee it. So I don't disagree with you that Alexis Lafreniere would look really good. I don't disagree with you, but I don't see how you can guarantee getting a guy like that. And I don't see how any professional athlete can respect themselves if they go out to lose games. You don't tank. You just don't. You go out to win, no matter what you are, who you are, where you are. You're a professional athlete. Your goal is to win, and you try your hardest. And I don't see how trying to tank makes any sense to anybody, especially with that lottery and you could lose it. I don't like it. Going to be a goal here. Let's see. So far, not. 7:20 to go. Power play's on. 50 seconds left. Montreal's in the zone. Oh, we almost batted that in. Damn it. We need chances like that. See, Cousins is on the power play. And Wheel, Cousins and Wheel. They're like brothers on the power play. Come on, guys. 20 seconds left. Let's go. Oh, big hit there. Come on, KK. That's offside. Jesus. That was really clearly offside. Oh, well. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Byron was playing with before but they reevaluated him and he wasn't ready. But he was listed as day to day, week to week when Armia got hurt. Armia is listed as week to week, and so is he. So that's almost a week ago. So we're going to hear again whether, I imagine they're going to reevaluate both of them, and we'll see. So I'm hoping Armia and Byron will be back really soon, and Drew following him not too long after. But again, haven't heard anything since that. Yeah, Peter, I do. I think Scandella might be not the real answer, but how they say, not Mr. Right, but Mr. Right now for a girl or Mrs. Right, whatever. No, I'm not gay. That's not why I said Mr. I think he might be the answer for right now. You know, he's a good solid. I don't know a lot about him, but I know he's been around a long time. I've seen him. I just don't know his exact stats, but I think it's the guy who can fit in there with Petrie and make a difference. Be consistent a little bit, give us some good solid play from that second pairing. So I think, yeah, and being a local guy from Montreal, I think, and he's a veteran, he should be able to handle the pressure. Should be good. He'll have family at the games. I think it'll be good for him. Might elevate his game a little bit. So let's see how that works out. Boy, you guys are gonna. The questions are coming in fast and. Okay, let's see. Jordan's coming back this month, and Byron, who the F knows where he's gone. No, he's week to week. Like I said, he's week to week, so I know about that. Matthews is starting to take control since Keefe took over. Yeah, Matthews. Gonna pull his pants up. Byron, the Invisible Man, lurking in the shadows. No, like I said, he's week to week, so it shouldn't be that long. Well, we'll see. Look, maybe it's not rehab, but like I said, I heard he's week to week. We need Alexis. Yeah, sure. We need every team needs Alexis. Domi's fighting. Who's he fighting with? Guy's bigger than him, that's for sure. Who's he fighting with? Can't see the name. Come on, show your Maroon. Yeah, he's fighting with Maroon. That's a big freaking guy he took on. Do I think the Habs can beat out Tampa? Depends. Depends what Tampa team plays the rest of the season. Let me just hang on. Okay. Or Toronto. Toronto. I don't think Toronto goes far anyway. Let me put it that way. Um, and they do have to pass them both. Yeah. I know. I know. You might think I'm crazy with my podcast. I'm not saying what I said in the podcast. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that could happen, and that's because we're not that far away. But I'll tell you something: the Gallagher injury really changes things because we don't know if that offense is going to continue to be a top 10 offense. That might make a difference too. So not only does the defense need to get up to a top 10 defense, but that our offense, which going into this game is 11th really in the league, that could fall with the Galley injury. So we'll have to see how it goes. So, yeah, I guess my thoughts were a little bit glass half full for sure, optimistic for sure. I'll give you that. So we'll see. Still stand by it if those things happen and they can make those differences or those changes. They could still do it. Still 44. Well, after today, 43 games to go. Okay, let me see. I'm getting to the bottom of these. I never hear of a tank job. Other teams have been doing it for years. How do you think Toronto got Matthews, Martin? Well, okay, but it's Toronto, so I don't have much respect for them anyway. And I can see a disrespectful team like Toronto. Sorry, Toronto fans. I can see them doing it. I have zero respect for a team like that. A team I respect, a team I love, I would not want to hear that they tanked. Yeah, I want to get Alexis Lafreniere. I don't want to ever hear that they tanked to do it. Because I'm sorry, I don't respect teams that tank. I'm sorry, guys. They might have that fire wagon hockey in them, Dream Life, but they don't have the defense. They're gonna lack on the defense. The defense does score goals and be part of the offense, but they're not the best defensive squad defensively. That's where they suffer all the time in the playoffs. You got to have both. Joe says we don't need Lafreniere, in his opinion. If you ask him, he doesn't think he's as good as people say he is. To me, he's not a Crosby type player. He's not this generational talent. Well, this is the beauty of sport. Everyone has their own opinion. I haven't watched him play enough to know for sure. So he looks damn good. I'll tell you that. And I mean, that's a good point in what if that's the case, that he's not that good, and then you tanked to get that pick, and then that pick turns out to be a bust, because no matter what you want to say, they could all potentially bust, because we haven't seen them in the NHL. And we all know that some players look great everywhere else, and when they hit the NHL, it's just not there. So I don't see why tanking makes sense for any draft pick. Unless you've got a sure thing like a McDavid or a Crosby, those are different. I don't think that's the same case with Lafreniere. And I think maybe Joe's right, because I've heard that from a few other people. Doesn't mean that's what I think. It just means that if other people are seeing that too, maybe he's not the greatest player. But again, I don't know. I haven't seen him play enough. Habs fan 1984. Hello, buddy. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Only a couple of minutes left in the first period, though, got to tell you. Still 2-1. I don't really have a good grasp of how it's been going in the game, because my eyes have been pretty much on the chat. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start watching the games a little closer in the first period. The Canadians are not a team that loses on purpose. That's not part of the culture, and that's what separates us from other teams. Maybe that is it. Our goal is the cup every year, no matter how bad or good. And that's true. And it should be. I mean, what respectful athlete tries to lose? There's no respect there. And if you start doing that, well, it's a slippery slope, you know. You start doing that, and it's just easy, you know. And then how do you find your way back up to being good? You forget how, and I just don't like it. I think, you know, when you're not the best and you have to try harder, it teaches you that second effort. It teaches you what it takes to win, and I don't think those are bad lessons. Some teams they need to make the playoffs and lose, and then come back and maybe lose again, and then come back and win and and they learn how to win, and experience teaches you that. So I don't agree with you, Habby Nation, in that why get to the playoffs if you're not going to win a cup? Like I'm sorry, but I think that's ridiculous. Why get to the playoffs if you don't? Why? Because sometimes even if you're not going to win a cup, you could win a cup. There's a fight. Oh, it's well, 22 is Weiss, no? Weiss and Maroon. Well, that figures. It didn't look like Weiss was getting the best of that. Maroon looks like a big freaking guy. Is he allowed to grab the guy's helmet? Why is he allowed to grab Weiss's helmet? Why didn't they step in quicker than that? Okay. Habby Nation, I think Price has this may be an off year for him. Every player has bad seasons. Every player. This may be Price a bad season for Price. He comes back. I mean, we don't know. Something is going on with Carey Price. I'll give you all that. There's something going on. It's not looking good. But that it could be an aberration in his career. Every player has one. He's only 32. He's got plenty of time left. So no, I don't think there's anything wrong with Price. Okay, I might have skipped over a few. I'm really sorry. I'll get to what's here. No, I don't think that's no. Habby Nation, no. Montreal's not tanking. No. Don't start that rumor. That's not fair. Montreal is a team of integrity. Goddamn refs didn't see what they did. I don't know, but you got to prove that to me before you talk like that about my Habs. And who cares? So what's the difference? Habby Nation, if they make it into the playoffs and they lose in the first round, is that worse than not making the playoffs? I don't see how. At least they get some playoff hockey. The guys learn how to play in the playoffs. There's a benefit to that. 1978, Bobby Smith, first overall, and 92 Roman. I don't know where you're going with that. I missed something there. Just sorry. Expect the unexpected. I'll tell you, the trade for Scandella was unexpected to me. I did not expect. I didn't know when. I didn't have a feeling for a trade really, and that's usually when that happens. We all think a trade's coming, and it doesn't. Petrie, yeah, he's on a roll. He was having a bad streak there, and he's back. And listen, there you go. Petrie was playing like shit, and he's playing a lot better now. And it could be the same thing with Price. You know, that's how it works. That's how sport works. It's humbling. 1 minute you're a god, the next minute you're a peasant. The Habs need better picks. Yeah, well, you know, what about all the other teams that finish over them. They get the same kind of picks. They do well. It's not an excuse picks. It's developing your picks. What, another fight? What's going on here tonight? What the hell's going on with the fighting? You have returned. Well, we're at first intermission. Well, we're going. I'm going to be going soon. I got to eat supper and everything. I haven't eaten. So there's still hope here in the game. I don't know what's with all this fighting, but I don't know if that's going to help them or not. Maybe it will. I don't know. Okay, so listen, I'm going to take off here. Next game is Saturday. What are we, Thursday? Yeah, so we'll be doing Saturday night hockey talk. I'll be on earlier, and yeah, we'll do our first period live stream like normal. So thanks everybody for coming in. Sorry, it wasn't more exciting first period live stream. Um, you ever have that you're talking and all of a sudden you can't think of anything? Yeah, that just happened to me. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back Saturday 6:30, probably 6:30 for the first period, half hour before the first period of Saturday's game. I don't even really know who we're playing Saturday. I don't know, but I know it should be 7 o'clock start. And I'll see you all then. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Go Habs, go! And I think I gotta get on this page so that I can sign out. Okay, now I'm ready to sign out. Go Habs, go! Saturday we'll get a good look at Scandella and see if this is making a difference. I think it'll make a difference, and I'll see y'all there. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of the game, and I'm out of here. Bye, y'all.